regular verbs. Now, when it comes to your regular verbs here, I cannot do much more than tell you you have to go memorize. There is no rule that we can apply. When we worked with regular AR verbs, we did the, what is our conjugations, Natalia, for regular AR verbs? O, as, a, amos, ais, an. Well, the concept was that from AR verbs to ER verbs, what changes? What is it? The A's change to what? E's. Perfect, because they're ER verbs. We're right here. Perfect. Now from ER verbs to IR verbs, what is our concept or correlation that we have there? They all stay the same except which two forms? These will have its own form as emos and is. Correct? That's a concept that we can carry on from AR verbs to ER verbs, and from ER verbs to IR verbs, and it's a concept that we can generalize. If it's a regular verb, it will work in all situations. Correct? Well, now let's compare a little bit of what's called bilateral comparison. What it does here that it doesn't done there. Has not done there, okay? Well, on this end over here, we have, obviously like I said, you cannot do much more than say, go memorize these. Okay? We have this, right here. Instead of memorizing three here, three different categories, you're only limited to two. Because what does not change between ER and IR verbs there? Over there, ER and IR verbs share all the same ones except for which forms? Nosotros and vosotros. Perfect. But here, is there any exception, or do they share all of them? They share all of them. Okay? So just memorize two lists, two columns. The AR and the ER, because we now know that the ER and the IR will be identical in all realms, in all shapes and forms. No change there. Okay? So what I can do best for you here is say, memorize, and then give you a few tricks to learn along the way. But I can't give you any concepts to learn because you won't be able to apply them. Okay? So now, a few things to watch out for here. Okay, number one is going to be, well I said, memorize one list, they're all identical. In addition to this, when we worked over here with the regular verbs, if I said hablar and I want to say I talk, I could have said what? Yo hablo. How about comer? Yo como. How about abrir? Yo abro. The O transfers all the way through. But here, it won't. For the third person singular, you add an O. But when you go over here, you're going to run into adding an IO and an IO, not just an O. A lot of people start to do this in my Spanish too. You said hablar. If I wanted to say he spoke, you would say habló. But then when they go to a verb like nacer, what do you think they want to do?
Just add the O.
That's naco. That's not nació. That's naco. Okay? Oh, sorry, my bad. I forgot the accents. Okay? You need to add the I for the IR and the ER in order to make the pronunciation come out correct. Okay? So that's another little trick that you guys have to keep